Hello, Witter Hawks. Glad to have you back. And I want to talk to you today about how you can come back to school safe and some of the procedures you have to follow when you come on campus. We're asking all families to check their child's temperature before they come to school. Anything 100.1 or above, we're asking that the child stays home. If your child comes to school and has not checked their temperature, we have the equipment through handheld scanners in the front office to check their temperature. The first thing you want to think about our gates and our entryway. They're marked for you to come in. We have 3 of them open. Make sure you come in and follow the directional arrows that are placed there for you. As you can start to see, these are marked. You come in, there's arrows, and we also have tape, which is dividing the lines for you to come in. And I also want you to know, when I come on campus, I'm wearing a mask. It's important that you have a mask on at all times when you're on campus, except when you're eating, and we'll talk about that more, but you always want to be wearing a mask. And students, as you come on campus, I want you to notice that we do have hand sanitizing stations for you to use as you come in. When you come in campus and when you go into a new building, you do want to sanitize your hands and keep them clean as possible. It's a real simple machine to use. Just place your hand underneath, automatically gives you some dispensed sanitizer, and you rub your hands together. All right, students, now I'm going to show you what it is when you walk into a classroom, and you can see I'm following a directional arrow to get into the room. I'll be going to this room here. I want you to take note. We've also placed red tape on the side here that are 6-foot intervals. So if the line does get long, you want to space yourselves out along those lines, okay? Always following that directional arrow. And you come into the classroom. And students, when you come in, you're going to see there's going to be a marker here for the first student to come in. To go ahead and make sure you wait here and follow directions to get over to the hand washing station in the classroom. And these stations will be equipped with wipes, sanitizer, paper towels, and soap for you to wash your hands. One person at a time, and when it's clear, you want to walk over to your desk. When you come into the classrooms, you'll notice that we've put sneeze guards on some of the desks that are in high traffic areas to keep the students safe. And that's just a simple little 3-sided triangle that goes around the desk. And then you can see as we start to move back, we start to set up, and we're really thinking about 6-foot distance between the students so that we can keep them safe, and we've established that here. All right, students, I'm out here at the recess blacktop area. And it's going to look different this year because of the COVID. And what we're going to be doing is the play structures are going to be closed, and the recess yard is going to be divided into zones for us to be able to play. And so when you look at it, you're going to see the zones. We're going to have 3 zones on the blacktop, 2 zones in the grass area, and then the classes will rotate through those zones as we go through the year to make sure all students are playing in a safe area. Hi, Witter Hawks. I just want to talk to you about the restrooms when you come back on campus. They're here. We want to make sure that when you go into the restrooms that you're following all social distancing protocols that we have in place and maintain that 6-foot distance and making sure that you wait your turn. And if you have to wait, you can be outside here. There's a place for you to stand and wait to use the restroom that's also there. And then when you go in, if you want to get a refresher on those rules, you can look here at the signs we have posted up that talks about maintaining a social distance and 6 feet, washing hands regularly, disinfecting regularly, which is something we'll do in the office every day. They're going to come out and spray. We have a machine that keeps it nice and clean. We need you to do your part and maintain that social distance. So when you come to campus and you want to get a drink of water, you can see we've put some safety measures in place, and we've closed off the actual drinking fountain part so that you're not drinking from that or getting anywhere near that. What we want you to do is we want you to use a water bottle where you're using that in the fill station, where you just put it here and you go ahead and fill it up, and then you have your water there, you put your lid on, and you're good to go. And this will keep you safe and keep everybody else safe as well. As you come into the cafeteria, you're going to notice that things are different. We've added more points of sale for you to pick up your lunch, so you'll see these throughout the campus. And they'll look like this, and they'll have an area for you to pick up your lunch through the gate. And you'll see that we've created some space for you to stand and keep yourself separated when you get your lunch. And once you receive your lunch, you just want to follow the directional arrows as you come through. So as I'm coming back here, I want to follow my arrows. It's going to guide me down the center to where I'm going to go to a table. And once I come to a table, I'm able to take a look, and on the tables I'm going to see a spot that's dedicated that will show me where I'm going to sit to be safely distanced from everybody else. Once I finish my lunch, I want to walk down. I'm still coming down following these arrows as I go through. And what you'll see is once you start to get rid of your lunch, we set it up, and we've still got more direction arrows, and some of them changed because we're giving you space to stand so that you can see where you can keep that 6-foot distance as you dispose of your lunch properly. All right, students, when you come on campus or you're already on campus, there's two ways to get into our campus. So this is the way when you're already in your classroom. Let's say you come in and you need to come to the office or something, you want to come in. First thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and wash your hands. Make sure you get those all clean and sanitized. So you have that. As you walk through, follow the directional arrows. If someone's already here, there's going to be a spot for you to stand. But if you're the first person, it's going to say stand here. And once I get right here, I'm going to wait for the ladies at the front office to call me up. And I go up there and say what I need. And let's say I need to go see the health assistant. They're going to tell me to go over there, and I'll just walk around. And I can come over here, and there's another stand here spot right here where you wait to be served. You always want to make sure you stop and you stand, and you want to keep everybody safe. You can see that we placed sneeze guards in our front office, and these are here to keep everybody safe. And students, it's important that you stand behind these. And you look here, you can see we've placed some standing spots for you to stand in order for you to receive any type of service. So if you need to get an attendance slip, or you need to see the nurse, or you're looking for a staff member, please make sure you stand behind the sneeze guards in the proper location. We're asking everyone to check their temperature at home, but if you weren't able to do that and you need to come into school, we have a scanner here in the front office that can scan your temperature, and we also have a handheld scanner which we can use to check your temperature. And temperatures are very important because 100.1 is the threshold we have. If you check your temperature at home and it's 100.1, you need to stay home. If you come to school and it's 100.1, we're going to take the proper procedures to make sure we get you home and safe, okay? Students, when you come on campus, you need to wear a mask. If at any time you don't have a mask, please come into the office and we will get you equipped with the proper PPE. So when you can see here, we have two types of masks. We have ones that are reusable, that you can wash and clean, and we have some that are disposable. So make sure if you come to school you don't have a mask, ask us and we'll make sure we'll get you the proper personal protective equipment or PPE. This year, NUSD is upgrading our heating, ventilation, and air conditioning filters to a MERV 13 filter, which is a top grade filter. Also, NUSD has purchased HEPA air purifiers for classrooms and offices. These air purifiers are in addition to our air filter upgrades for our HVAC units. For more information on our school plan and procedures, visit our digital backpacks. As guidance updates are released from Sacramento County Public Health, we will update our plans here. Visit our NUSD website and select the Distance Learning website tab to find all of our NUSD digital backpacks. Hawks, thank you for joining me today to see all the safety procedures that we've put in place to keep you safe and to keep the staff safe. And we're looking forward to having you come back. Go Hawks!